It's the 12 deals of Distorted View Daily. Today's a good one. Go to shop.distortedview.com. Pick out a hat. Any hat. Baseball cap, winter beanie, whatever. Use promo code GIVEHEAD, all one word, and get $5 off. That's right, $5 off any hat. Today only at shop.distortedview.com. Promo code GIVEHEAD. Hey, freaks, it's Wednesday, December 10th, 2025. Coming up on the program today, coming to a concert venue near you, the Electric Rectum. Plus, what did Sagittarius Chowdy get stuck up her vagina this week? Knocking some sense back into your mom with a frying pan. And I piss, you piss, we all piss. It's piss! Distorted View Daily proudly presents a message to Santa Claus.
Hit me. I don't want you to hit on me with some stupid cheesy pickup line. I want you to hit me. I want for you to use your hands and punch me until I can't feel it anymore. Let my skin turn purple as you use your stinky, big, hairy, meaty hands and put them around me. I want to feel like I'm hated so much for feeling loved. I want to feel like I want to be hurt. Spank me. Spank me, Santa. I've been a naughty girl.
It's Distorted View Daily, sponsored by TV listener Mark.
I'm gonna lose my mind today.
Try new peanut butter AIDS.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Full bloom AIDS.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Wait a minute.
Yes, everybody, Tim Henson back here with you for your midweek program. Got a great one for you today. I have been routinely surprised by you freaks in regards to the listener sponsorships. Specifically, I'm impressed by how varied the sponsorships have been. You guys have come up with a lot of interesting ways and reasons to fork over $25 to sponsor DV. Today is another great example. Rod or Pay, why don't you tell us a little more?
Yes, today's sponsor is Mark, who writes, I'm planning a big move out of the country, so I'm selling almost all of my belongings on eBay. I've accumulated crap for 50 years since childhood, as well as stuff I've inherited from my mother. You and your listeners can treat yourselves to all sorts of junk from someone getting ready to retire to being near dead.
Hold on, I don't mean to cut you off, Rod, but actually Mark says I've accumulated crap for 50 years since childhood, as well as stuff inherited from my mother. And then he says to me, get your mom to sell her junk ahead of time. Now, when Mark says ahead of time, he means like ahead of her death. First of all, how dare you? She will outlive us all. But like, I don't want to have that conversation with my mom. It's a weird thing to say. Like, look, your death is going to be a huge burden on us all. We're going to have to go through all your shit and get rid of it. Can't you just sell it all now while you're alive? You know, in preparation of your death, in anticipation of your death. I don't know. I don't want to have that conversation with my mom. She's already been through so much this year. You know what? If worse comes to worse, I will suck it up and I will personally auction off all of her little angel figurines, decorative candles, and old lady nightgowns. I'll eBay that shit, donate it to Salvation Army, throw it away, whatever. Please just let my mom enjoy her shit while she's alive. Sell off all of her belongings. Be so funny if, like, I made her do that and she had, like, nothing in her apartment. Like we're going to get rid of the couch, the TV, kitchen table. I'll give you a folding chair. You can just sit and stare at the wall. Someone offered me $50 for your entire bedroom set. That shit's going. Don't worry, I laid you out some newspaper. You can crumple it up. Lay in a bed of that shit. Also, I won't be inconvenienced for a few hours after you die. Anyway, Mark has set up an eBay store selling all of his crap, and he wants to give you freaks first dibs. books, CDs, computer stuff like external DVD drives, a Palm Pilot that may or may not work, a Bluetooth shipping label printer, old records. Best of all, Mark even has a promo code. He's learned from the best. Use promo code TimmyBoo for 11% off, and he's going to throw in an old family photo. The creepiest ones go first. So act now. Check out Mark's eBay listing. There's I think 16 or 17 pages full of stuff. I'll provide a link on the show notes today, but the address is tinyurl.com/marksmove. Check it out. Use promo code TimmyBoo. You'll grab 11% off your order and, of course, that creepy family photo. Thank you so much, Mark, for sponsoring today's episode of DV. All right, I've got some great audio to share with you today. I have heard time and time again that crazy broads are the best lays. They're amazing. They're wild in bed. You got to think long and hard, though, if you really want to get involved with them because, as their name implies, they can be a lot of work and, quite frankly, dangerous. Not every guy is built to deal with crazy broads, even if the sex is mind-blowing. Even more dangerous is when the crazy you're sticking your dick in isn't the main pussy, the pussy you call home. Yes, when you have an affair with a crazy woman, you are straight up playing with fire. Unfortunately, for many men in this scenario, they are the moths, and they are drawn to this fire. They can't help themselves but fuck crazy. And for a while, I'm sure it's pure bliss. You got the best of both worlds. You've got your comfort pussy, the pussy that feels like home, but you also got that new, strange pussy, and it's a little dangerous, right? Inevitably, though, when it comes to crazy side pieces, the fun doesn't last forever. I've got a perfect example here. We've got a guy who's been fucking around on the side. He hasn't called her, though, in a while. Maybe he decided to stop cheating. Maybe he's just taking a break. Maybe he just didn't have the opportunity to call her. Regardless, she pissed, and she's following him around in her truck, and things get worse from there.
Look, she's still following me. She out at it again. It's ridiculous. She back at it again. Look, she back at it again. Why are you following me? Why are you following me? This is crazy.
Why are you fucking with me?
I'm not.
You've been at my house for the past weekend.
What does that mean?
You just...
Now, you're starting to hear some commotion here. That's where the video really picks up. Let me try to explain. The man is at the passenger side door. I don't know if he tried to get in or he simply was leaning over into her car, maybe trying to grab her phone. Regardless, she takes off. She puts the pedal to the metal. He's still on the outside of the truck, but at least a part of him is inside, and so he's sort of being dragged along for the ride.
Oh my God. Dude, what the fuck? Are you about to kill me?
That is a distinct possibility. That is on the menu. Now, when I say she's driving away, she's really, you can hear she's going fast.
Are you gonna fucking kill me right now? My phone is recording.
You better leave me alone.
Leave me the fuck alone.
I'll call the police.
You about to fucking kill me?
They both want to be left alone. She's screaming to be left alone. He's screaming to be left alone. They just can't seem to quit one another, though.
You better leave me alone.
Leave me the fuck alone.
He can't quit her because if he lets go, he's going to crack his head on pavement going 50 miles an hour. He needs her right now.
I'll call the police.
You about to fucking kill me.
I'll call the police.
You about to kill. You about to kill. You about to kill. Stop. Stop. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now, for whatever reason, he's about to let go. I think he just wants to get away from her that badly. It hurts. You can tell it hurts him very bad, but I think he made the right choice.
Oh my God! Stop! She wants to kill me! She wants to kill me! Oh my God! Kill! Stop!
Oh, and he has disembarked.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Why? Why are you? Oh my God! Jesus! Please, God, in the name of Jesus! Help me!
Looks like he's been tossed in the middle of the road. Cars are having to avoid him.
In the name of Jesus, please, God.
Ooh, oh yeah, look, he totally... Finally, I can see something. For a lot of the video, it's just a blur, but he totally broke his ankle.
Please, God.
God's not gonna help you. This is the ultimate price you pay for sticking your dick in crazy. If you wanted some variety in pussy, there are safer ways to go. Hire a prostitute. Yeah, there's more upfront cost. In the long run, though, I think you're saving. I mean, now you got to go to the emergency room. They've got to put your foot back on your leg. That's going to cost a pretty penny. Plus, prostitutes are more discreet. As long as you pay, they're not going to follow you around. They're not going to threaten to rat you out to your girlfriend, And this is why people seek out the professional services of people like Sagittarius Shouty. After you leave her place, she wants nothing to do with you. When you're there, she barely wants anything to do with you. I just happen to have some new audio from Sag, who once again got something stuck in her vag. It rhymes, and it's true. Come with me as I go to the emergency room so the doctor can fish out a sponge. This happens, 3 or 4 times a year, it seems. Distort View is always there to cover the story.
So get ready with me to go to the ER because SpongeBob is stuck again.
What a way to kick off Vlogmas 2026. Yes, Sagittarius will be producing videos all holiday season long, and she's starting the season off with quite the banger. Now, this is a 1-hour video, and she alludes to the sponge early on.
But, yeah, and I have to sponge it, unfortunately, because my period's heavy.
Yeah, so she's hooking, or prostituting, whatever you want to call it, working. So she's got to put the sponge in to keep the blood in, sop that up. Clients don't like to see that on their penis.
So, yeah, if I have to sponge it. And I usually, honestly, I stopped even...
Yeah, even she knows she should not be putting this sponge up there because every single fucking time she gets it stuck.
But if I'm too heavy, I can't do that. And unfortunately, I do see it getting stuck, and I will probably end up in the ER getting it removed. But... we'll see.
This is the great thing about socialized medicine or universal health care, whatever you want to call it. She just doesn't care. She's like, yeah, I'll probably wind up in the ER again. People in America would be losing sleep over this. You get a sponge stuck in your twat, that's a $100,000 medical bill. It will take a lifetime to pay that off. For Sagittarius, it's no biggie. She's like, yeah, I'll go to the ER. They'll yank out my sponge and then I'll go get some lunch. No big deal. Well, the real problem with the sponge arose when a client was a little extra aggressive and slamming Sagittarius' snatch. He had a long enough dong that he kept just packing that sponge deeper and deeper in.
Guys, I literally was having so much trouble shoving the sponge up, and literally it was still not in properly, and I tried everything to shove it up.
Well, her client helped with that.
But he was super aggressive, and he kept asking me to scream. He's like, scream for me, scream, scream. I'm like, bro, I have neighbors. What do you mean scream? He didn't say anything about the sponge though, but he definitely shoved it up more. So now I gotta try to take it out. Wish me luck.
Again, call her clairvoyant. She knows exactly how this is gonna go. Not well. The next clip, I believe, is Sagittarius talking about trying to fish out the sponge.
Okay, it's 3:17 a.m. I went to go take out the sponge because it's been in there for 4 hours. And I wanted to wash it.
Yeah, air it out a bit.
It's been in for 4 hours, so I was going to take it out, rinse it off, and put it back in. But it's pretty far up.
At this point, Sagittarius is still clinging to the hope that, she'll eventually be able to grasp onto it.
And it got shoved up pretty far. I can feel it, which is good news, but I can't grasp it quite yet. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to wait until after I see this guy. He's going to get 10 minutes.
Yeah, during this whole ordeal, she's continuing to have these guys come over and fuck her and pound the sponge deeper in her twat canal. Eventually, as you heard at the top of this segment, she decides to go to the ER.
So get ready with me to go to the ER because SpongeBob is stuck again. And yeah, this is the least busy time, and since nothing's popping off for work.
Isn't that crazy? She's planning her ER visit around her prostitution gigs. Of course, she does film in the hospital.
Also, when I came in, I was like, she's like, what are you here for? I said, I have a sponge in my no-no square. And she said, what? You have what? Where?
Well, don't use cute terms when you're in the emergency room. No square. I got a sponge fucked up my pussy real far. That's what you gotta say. She'll understand that.
And there were 3 people sitting there when I had to say that.
You're a prostitute. I didn't think Sagittarius could get embarrassed.
I also kind of have to poo.
Man, she always has to shit. Big girl problems, right?
So, when they're putting the tongue thing up to try to get out the sponge, it's gonna push on my poopy. What if I poo myself?
She just never prepares properly for these things. She might think twice next time about shoving the sponge so far up her twat because this emergency room was not a quick visit.
I think I jinxed it when I said that this hospital was super quick because it's literally been 40 minutes now.
I mean, again, compared to America, that's lightning fast. Anyway, she doesn't actually film the removal of the sponge.
Finished the vlog, but the sponge was taken out. The nurse was so nice and she was holding my hand.
Again, for those counting, this is like the 5th time she had to have a sponge yanked out of her cunt hole. I think she filled up a punch card. Next one is free. So that is the most recent sponge saga. As I told you, in between all of this, she was still seeing clients. Here she is bad-mouthing one of them.
Okay, so it's currently 12 a.m. I just seen somebody. I posted at I think 10 p.m. last night. But he was this really chonky, ginger.
I would be real cautious about body shaming anyone. Sag.
He took off his clothes and he has
All right, she's using her fingers to indicate he had a very tiny penis.
Oh my god, literally, I think he's what I would look like if I was a man. It looked just a big ass VAGINA with a little stump on it, and his balls were his fun bags.
All right, you already said balls, right? The cat's out of the bag. The cat's out of the ball bag. She does this all the time in her videos. She tries to spell things out. She's afraid of, being demonetized or something on YouTube. But again, if you've already said the word, you don't have to go back and correct yourself. So his balls were small?
Sucked in by all the FAT.
Oh.
So literally what I would look like if I was a man.
Well, we've all wondered what it would be like to fuck ourselves, right? Enjoy the experience and, enjoy the money you're being paid to fuck this man.
So it was good. He smelled good and shit. So I don't know. There was no issue.
She goes on to say that, he only really wanted to use a vibrator on her. Probably because, he can't use his penis. He wouldn't be able to get in. That's gotta be great for Sagittarius because notoriously she hates when guys touch her. The last clip I'm going to play from Sagittarius's hour-long live stream is just to showcase her customer service skills. She's texting with a potential client.
Another guy texted me. He goes, hello, what services are you providing? How much are you asking for?
Oh, that's lovely.
I sent him my rates. He goes,
yeah, so she sends off her rates and he wants to know what services she provides. And she's like, what do you mean? And he lists out a bunch of different things.
Beat, LOW, JOB, SEX, massage, sucking bobs.
I think that's boobs, right? Because she already said blowjob, sucking boobs. He wants to know if that's on the table. So far, this is all I don't know, it sounds like standard sex. He's not asking for anything crazy.
FINGER.
Fingering. Meow. Pussy.
Friction.
Rubbing.
DICK against. Meow.
Pussy.
And.
Right. He goes on and he lists a bunch of normal things. This is how Sagittarius responds.
How much? I said, you're doing too much. He said, meaning? Meaning, get the fuck off my phone, bitch. Nobody's doing all that.
How is she a successful prostitute? How is this working out for her? Every time I say the same thing, but it blows my mind. She even says, she's like, I don't do shit. I just expect to be paid.
Girl, I do the bare minimum, okay? If you're not ready for the bare minimum, If you don't want the bare minimum, if you're not willing to accept the bare minimum, text somebody else, because I'm not doing all that. Massage and lap dance, girl, go to the freaking strip club. Like, what the hell?
Inexplicably, even after she shuts this guy down, or at least all of his requests, he still wants to hook up.
Okay, send me address in morning time, I will come.
She's booked another client. I wonder if that's the guy that ended up jamming the sponge deeper in her pussy canal. All right, anyway, there you go. That's a Sagittarius shouty update. Moving on now. You guys know I'm a sucker for crazy performance art, spoken word poetry, slam poetry. When artists paint with their own shit, they put a crucifix in a jar with piss. I'm there for all of it. I'm a real patron of the arts. This is why I'm so excited to share with you that I have found a new artist. Now, he's not new per se. He's new to me. Dude's like in his 80s now or something. His name is Bruce Nauman. His practice spans a broad range of media, including sculpture, photography, neon, video, drawing, printmaking, and performance. In 1985, he produced a piece called Good Boy, Bad Boy. This piece included 2 video monitors, 2 videotape players, and 2 videotapes. I guess they're synced up and they're played at the same time. The recorded media was posted on YouTube a few years ago, so we can all enjoy Good Boy, Bad Boy. Here is a little bit of that.
I was a good boy. You were a good boy. We were good boys. That was good. That was good.
On the left side of the screen, there is a middle-aged woman. And on the right side, what looks like a slightly younger black guy.
I was a good girl. You were a good girl.
I was a good girl.
We were good girls.
You were a good girl.
So they're both saying the same things.
Good.
We were good girls.
I was a bad boy.
Slightly out of sync.
You were a bad boy. We were
I was a bad
boys.
boy.
That was bad.
You were a bad boy.
I was a bad girl.
We were bad boys.
You were a bad girl.
That was bad.
We were bad girls.
I was a bad girl.
I just like the guy's voice. I was a bad girl. I'm a bad girl. Punish me, Daddy. Punish me for being a bad girl. This piece goes on for like 17 minutes. Oh, they cover a lot of topics.
I love.
I have sex.
We love.
You have sex.
This is our love.
We have sex.
I hate.
This is sex.
You hate.
I will say, it's a lot more fun when you just isolate one of the tapes. For instance, here's just the woman speaking.
I have sex. You have sex. We have sex.
Sagittarius has sex, but only regular sex. Nothing fancy.
This is sex.
Throughout the performance, she says the same things over and over, but then speeds it up.
I have sex. You have sex. We have sex.
We all scream for sex.
This is sex.
And then she gets angry.
I have sex. You have sex.
We all have
sex. This is sex.
Then she's just fed up.
I have sex. You have sex. We have sex.
It's almost like she's acting out various stages of the relationship. At first, it's like, yeah, we have sex. I have sex. You have sex. We have sex together. And by the end of it, she's like, yeah, we have sex. All right. Again with this sex.
You have sex. We have sex. This is sex.
It's more than just sex, though, isn't it, honey?
I like to shit. You like to shit. We like to shit. This is shitting.
Now you're talking. I present to you shitting.
I piss, you piss, we piss. This is piss.
I know you freaks probably want to hear how the guy handles his lines.
I like to shit. You like to shit. We like to shit.
He's trying to do a little more with it. I don't know if he has the acting chops to pull this off. It is quite a different reading than the woman's version.
This is good shit. I piss, you piss, we piss. This is piss.
That certainly sums up Distorted View Daily, huh? This is piss. Real quick, before we get into the news, I've got some police body cam footage I wanted to share with you. This is actually a couple years old. I just ran across it, though. You've got a cop or state trooper riding behind someone very, very close because he's running their plates. Another car gets involved and sort of like cop blocks, I guess, the state trooper. So, it's the state trooper has to pull over that guy. And here's what the driver says to the state trooper. That's how this video starts.
Could I just ask you why you're riding their butt like that and speeding, man?
This is such a ballsy move for a variety of reasons. One, you're being pulled over. The first thing you do is start interrogating the state trooper. We know police officers aren't supposed to speed. They're supposed to follow the law too, but let's be honest. They're allowed to go whatever fucking speed they want. Furthermore, as we will find out, this guy has drugs in his car. Now, they may be legal. It's like pot or something. May be medicinal, but it doesn't matter. Why would you put yourself in this position? There's just so many opportunities for this to go horribly wrong for you. And, you didn't have to insert yourself into this scenario at all. Now, this is going to turn out to be a huge problem for the driver.
Could I just ask you why you're riding their butt like that and speeding, man?
I'm running his license plate because everybody else is speeding. Why are you speeding?
I was only going 60.
Speed limit's 40.
50.
Sign.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Whether it's 40 or 50, you're at least 10 miles over the speed limit. So you can hear the state trooper going, "Good day, goodbye." But then he catches himself. He's like, you know what? You're a big pain in my ass. So let's prolong this.
50.
Signs.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Favor. Oh, give me the weed, too.
No, I have a...
Yeah,
I have a medical marijuana card.
Step out.
I have a card.
Step out.
All right.
No.
Stop, man.
You want to fucking run your mouth? No problem. You came to the right guy. Step out.
All right. Stop.
Come on.
State trooper is a bit of a hothead, which is, again, a risk you run when you start fucking with them. So now this guy's being detained. He gets out of the car. He gets handcuffed.
Right now, you're just being detained. You're not under arrest. All right.
We're just going to have a conversation. The state trooper then explains what he was doing.
The blue car
which one?
was tailing me.
Yeah.
While I was pacing a tractor-trailer looking for a motor vehicle violation because the governor's office has gotten multiple complaints on traffic stops.
I know.
Okay?
I know that.
So we're out doing our thing.
Okay.
He decides to pass me and flip me off.
All right, Speedy, I'm sorry.
All right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So who the fuck do you think you are worried about what I'm doing?
Okay. You're right.
I know I'm right, goddammit!
He's so frustrated. God damn it! Meanwhile, the driver backed down so quick, right? I know. I'm sorry. Okay, I understand. I know. You know now that you're handcuffed.
Everyone's got something to fucking say! Mind your own goddamn business! You're fucking speeding! How about I start with that?
Yeah, if you're going to start fucking around with the cops, make sure you're not doing anything illegal.
I was following that kid for a reason, and if you hadn't done that fucking stupid stunt, I'd be with him right now. But no! You just couldn't leave it alone, could you? You had to be a fucking American.
This reminds me so much of the time I ended up in the back of the police car. I wasn't handcuffed, but it was for something similar. We were on the highway, and the cop was chasing after a speeding car, and it just so happened, I didn't notice it at first. The cop was behind me, and I thought, okay, well, I'm going to get into the other lane to let him pass me as he was getting over into the other lane to pass me. And then I freaked out, and then I corrected and tried to go back into another lane as he was doing it. It was like this dance, and he thought I was preventing him from going after the person who was speeding. So he ended up pulling me over, and he was pissed. And I was like, "Oh, poor baby couldn't issue a ticket. This is how you make your salary. You're not going to get a big fat bonus this year because you're not going to issue enough tickets. Boo-hoo." And that's when I was thrown into jail for 90 days. No, I did not do that. I was, shitting bricks. Anyway, back to the video here.
God help you if there's anything illegal in this car. Is it in the original dispensary container?
So there is marijuana. It is not in a dispensary container.
Is it in the original dispensary container? No. Then you're fucked. How's that sound? No shit. Mind your own fucking business next time.
Now he's going through the dude's book bag.
Why am I speeding? I'm doing my fucking job. Connecticut General Statute 14-298 allows law enforcement officers to disregard the traffic laws in the performance of their duties. How the fuck am I going to catch a speeder if I'm not speeding? You late for your job at NASA with physics?
You some sort of brainiac, huh? Work at NASA?
It just never fucking ends in this fucking job. I got 14 months. I can't fucking wait to be done. This ought to tell you why our department instead of having 1,300 as 850 right now. Here's a fucking clue to the public. What a bunch of assholes you are.
Yeah, he's ready to retire. He's too old for this shit. He then grabs a container. I guess it's the container the marijuana is, and he throws it to the ground and stomps on it.
Is it in the original dispensary container? No shit.
I feel like he should get in trouble for that, at least. Eventually, he uncuffs the man and lets him go, but he's not happy about it.
Look at me. Do I look like I'm happy with you right now? Shut your fucking mouth, mind your own business, and be on your way. Don't you ever fuck with me again.
My favorite comment, of course, is the officer's de-escalation skills are phenomenal.
Mind your own goddamn business.
Don't have to tell me twice. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news right now. We have got some amazing holiday sideshow membership deals. If you're not yet a member, go to distortedview.com right now. Monthly memberships, yearlies, and even lifetime memberships are 22 to 33% off. Sign up now and you'll catch yesterday's Sideshow exclusive program and tomorrow's Sideshow exclusive program as well. Not to mention, you can listen to all of the back catalog. Earlier this year, we were doing a bunch of mini shows. You can listen to those. Best of all, you support DV. Ensure that this continues on for a long, long time. Just go to distortedview.com right now. Other ways to support the show, we've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. And of course, you can sponsor an episode of DV, only $25. Just PayPal me, show@distortedview.com. Or you can go to paypal.me/distortedview. Make sure you let me know either in the little message box or better yet, email me and tell me exactly how you want to sponsor the show, what you want me to talk about, if you want me to play any audio clips or something. Again, just PayPal me $25 to show@distortedview.com. Okay, two very quick stories now. First up, this was a new one for me. I do not suffer from electric rectum, yet another great name for a band or album. But apparently this happens to people. They stand up and they start walking, and all of a sudden, their ass feels like it's being shocked. The story I have here comes out of London, but I think it's a worldwide problem. Some people experience an unexpected electric shock-like pain in and around the rectum that appears without warning. That's what makes it even worse, possibly. Maybe it's worse knowing you're about to get an anal shock. I guess it just depends on what type of person you are. Anyway, the sensation, often referred to informally as lightning bum in the UK, is more common than many realize and can strike several times a year or even a month, according to medical experts. Doctors say the brief but intense pain typically lasts only seconds. That's what I tell Lord Douche. It may be startling enough to make someone stop mid-activity. While the episode is usually harmless on its own, physicians advise paying attention to the symptom because it can occasionally signal an underlying health issue. Dr. Hannah Patel, a general practitioner who works with Superdrug Online Doctor, said the pain is often caused by spasms in the anal sphincter or pelvic floor muscles. I wonder if doing Kegel exercises could help. Everyone, let's recite the song.
You have to isolate the sphincter and not use your abdominal muscles, not use your buttock muscles when you're doing that squeeze to properly exercise the sphincter. Now, once you know how to do the Kegel exercise and you begin doing the exercise proper way, you're on your way to a drier bottom. All right, now there's a little song that's called the Kegel song to help you learn to isolate this muscle effectively. The song goes like this. You put your right hand here, you put your left hand there. You don't move any muscles in your belly or your rear. You squeeze your little sphincter so your urine won't drip out. And that's what it's all about.
And that's how you prevent an electric rectum. Dr. Patel says people describe it as sudden and severe, similar to an electric shock. It can feel alarming, but in many cases it fades as quickly as it arrives. The condition has no precise medical name, but it is closely associated with, proctalgia fugix. Fugix. Proctalgia fugix. F-U-G-A-X. Fugix. A disorder characterized by short bursts of rectal pain. Studies suggest the condition may affect up to nearly 1 in 5 people at some point in their lives, most commonly adults between the ages of 30 and 60. Although both men and women can experience the symptom, it's reported more frequently by women. Doctors attribute this to factors such as hormonal changes, pregnancy, and gynecological conditions that can affect nerves and muscles in the pelvic region. In some cases, the pain may also resemble lightning crotch. Okay, now you're just making stuff up. We've got electric rectum, lightning crotch. Lightning crotch is a term used to describe a sharp pelvic pain experienced during pregnancy. Again, this is stuff that just affects women. It just sucks to be female, doesn't it? There's just so many you get sponges stuck in your twat because you're trying not to bleed when you get fucked. You know, you're suffering from lightning crotch. It's too much. Medical professionals stress that while isolated incidents are typically not dangerous, recurring lightning crotch or electric rectum episode should be discussed with a doctor. Conditions that may contribute to the symptoms include pelvic floor dysfunction, irritable bowel syndrome, endometriosis, nerve compression, or infections affecting the rectum. Sudden rectal pain can also be linked to inflammation or nerve irritation, Patel said. Infections such as gonorrhea, chlamydia, or herpes. Now, every time your fucking anus twitches, you're going to be like, oh my God, it's gonorrhea. I know what that electrical charge in my asshole is. Herpes. Yes, it can involve the rectum and may trigger similar sensations. Treatment depends on the cause, but many people find relief through simple measures. Licking it. A good rim job will fix you right up. Doctors recommend warm baths, heat packs, relaxation exercises, and pelvic floor physiotherapy. Kegels, right?
Ready? Go!
You put your right hand here, you put your left hand there. You don't move any muscles in your belly or your rear. You squeeze your little sphincter so your urine won't come out. That's what it's all about. Second story we have for you today. What a dumb show this is, right? Yes, we've got a story from our most fucked up state. Say it with me.
Our most fucked up state. Yes, it's Florida. Our most fucked up state.
A 53-year-old South Florida man is accused of trying to kill his 82-year-old mother with a frying pan. I guess when that didn't work, wow, she's got a very hearty noggin. He also tried to smother her because he felt overwhelmed by her dementia and declining health. Look, I'm always accused of trying to help criminals get away with their crimes, but killing a dementia patient should be super, super easy. What you don't want to do is smack her head with a frying pan. That fucking looks suspicious because people don't go around whacking their own heads with cast iron skillets, you know? With dementia patients, though, they do all sorts of absent-minded shit because their mind is, absent. This would be a perfect opportunity to drug her, right? Whatever. I'm sure she's on all sorts of medication. What if, let's say, hypothetically, like a little child or a dog, this woman gets into stuff she shouldn't, right? She decides that she needs to take her medicine and she takes too much of it and then, croaks. In reality, of course, you were the one that gave her the excess pills and killed her. You know, it's just easy. I could totally kill dementia patients or Alzheimer's people. There's so many routes you could go. You know, they're not stable. You could push them downstairs. You know, they could fall. The one thing you don't do is hit them so they got bruises and stuff. Duh. Coral Springs police arrested Keith Evan Woodward on Sunday and charged him with attempted first-degree murder after the attack at a home in the northwest part of the city, according to an arrest affidavit in Broward County court filings. Shortly after 11:20 a.m., Woodward and his mom were looking for a phone number for a caregiver when she went to lie down in her bedroom. Investigators say Woodward then took a large frying pan from the kitchen, went into the room, and struck her in the head as she lay on the bed. This wasn't even an attack in the heat of the moment. Mom wasn't even in the room. She's like, I'm going to go lay down. I'm tired. You know, she's leaving you be. This is just an asshole son. A violent struggle followed, police wrote. Woodward allegedly climbed on top of his mom, hot, and tried to suffocate her with pillows, hotter, while she pushed and pinched at him, oh my God, I'm gonna come, and shouted that she could not breathe. Well, that just did it. I'm a sticky mess over here. Officers say he hit her in the head with the pan at least twice and again attempted to smother her. The woman managed to escape by sliding out from under her son, falling to the floor and running out through a garage door with him chasing behind her. Woodward eventually stopped and called 911 himself, another boneheaded move, telling a dispatcher he was going to hell for what he had done. Yeah. Paramedics took the victim, who was described as alert and conscious. I'm not even sure she has dementia. She seems pretty with it. Maybe that knock to the head with that frying pan reversed the dementia process. She's cured. This guy has reversed dementia. He really stumbled on something good there. All right. Authorities said she suffered significant bruising, and doctors were still evaluating the full extent of her injuries as of Monday. Her name has not been released. Woodward told detectives he intended to kill his mom because of her early dementia. Like, she's not even, suffering from full-blown dementia. She's barely a burden, and this guy is, at his wit's end. What a bad son. Yeah, he wanted to kill his mom because of her early dementia and her need for constant help. So annoying. Other local outlets citing police and court records reported that he described being unable to cope with her worsening medical problems and the level of care she required. He's being held without bond at the Broward County Jail on a charge of attempted first-degree murder. A judge on Monday ordered that he have no contact with his mom, no shit, and undergo a mental health evaluation. How about we just hit him in the head with a frying pan a few times? That should be his punishment. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Wednesday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here.
Spread that ass and show some hope. Sex Distorted View. Text for Harry Cunt. For Harry Cunt.
Yes, of course, in addition to voicemails, I am loving all of the text you freaks are sending us. You can text 206-666-4463. That's also our voicemail line. But it's way more fun to text for Harry Cunt.
Text for Harry Cunt.
Thank you. Recently, we featured Will Blunderfield. He was, drinking his piss, playing with other dudes' dicks, smelling their balls, or whatever he does. Area code 254 wrote in, "Hey, Tim. These piss drinkers may be onto something. Pee contains stem cells that are easy to isolate, and because it's your cells, they don't induce immune response or rejection." So now I got piss drinkers texting into the For Harry Cunt line. Or at the very least, piss drinker apologists. Get the hell off my text line. Don't need any of that. Another recent text. Oh, Dion Rifkin messaged. He is not happy with a certain aspect of Distorted View Daily, and he wants to see some big changes. He says, Dion Rifkin here, just a suggestion. 98.7% of freaks, a very specific number, would agree. Please timestamp Unicorn Hamster's voicemails so we can just skip over that mush-mouth human hemorrhoid and get to someone who has something of value to say. He then goes on to say, I hope he kills himself sooner rather than later. I do not share that sentiment, but I could try to timestamp Unicorn's voicemail and just see how it goes. See what the feedback is like on that. Keep those texts coming. I also, real quick, wanted to say thanks to Mark once again for sponsoring today's episode. Check out Mark's eBay store. Use promo code TimmyBoo. Save 11%. Get a creepy family photo. Again, he provided a tiny URL. It's tinyurl.com/marksmove. I will also provide a link on the show notes today for easy access. Let's do some voicemails, see what the patrons are up to.
Hey, boo, it's DJ C calling from the Tesla of Love.
You better watch out, my friend. You're going to be the next one freaks want timestamps of.
To tell you I love you, and I want some more Lord Douche fighting stuff. Oh, it's great. It got my tingles going here with the two of you. I love the Lord Douche updates. At one point, you had said Lord Douche was considering maybe coming on the show.
Yeah, I have to ask him about that. There were a bunch of caveats, whatever. I shouldn't use big words. There were certain caveats, like he wanted his voice changed. he wouldn't appear on camera, obviously, but I'll see if I can make this happen. Well, that would be a great Christmas present to you freaks, huh?
Is he still doing that? This would be the...
If you have any questions for Lord Douche, email me or call into the voicemail line or, text the Harry Cunt line. And maybe if we get some good questions, Lord Douche will participate.
Perfect time. During a kitchen reno, the two of you could go back and forth. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Let us know, Timmy Boo. Is he ever going to come on?
I think we can make it happen, honestly, especially if there was a money component. I feel like if we raise some money for the kitchen reno, that might make him agree to this.
I am neither old.
Always trying to suck money out of you freaks.
I am neither old nor a woman. Well, I do have an extra X chromosome, so that's XY. Maybe half.
Okay.
Whatever. Don't fucking matter. Point is,
that's something interesting about you.
I also dislike roundabouts, though only the ones that have more than one lane. And honestly, it's not the concept I hate; it's the fact that nobody else can fucking navigate it. Where you just put in a frickin' stoplight at that point.
It is like roundabouts are frustrating because of other people. Like if people would just do it, if they just would go, right?
I have to wait 6 minutes while everybody else is stuck going in circles because they can't figure out.
Or it's not even that. It's like the person in front of you is waiting too long, right? They're afraid to go and merge into the roundabout. They're waiting for a huge gap. And it's just like, just go. First of all, no one's going that fast. Just go. Just work your way in.
When to get out.
The whole thing with the roundabout.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Like, if everyone would use the roundabout as it was intended, yeah, it's much better than a fucking stoplight.
Hey, Timmy Boo.
Four-way stop.
This is the Ropes of Nut, formerly Lars from California.
Hey, Ropes of Nut.
I was out today doing some Christmas shopping for Mrs. Nut and was in the...
Now we need to find an electric rectum. That name is now up for grabs.
Fragrance department of Nordstrom's, and all of a sudden I start hearing your show playing in the store, and I'm thinking, oh, this is odd. And it's the episode about the dipstick, pussy lipstick, and it was my phone in my pocket, disconnected from my earbuds, and apparently butt played your show.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
I need to say, a little bit embarrassed. Merry Christmas, and good luck on that cabinet thing. You said, how can it be so difficult? They're just square. Haley's comment was right on the money. The cabinets are square. They're very, very square. They're made very precisely.
Yeah.
Your house is not, and that's where the trouble starts.
Oh, especially this house, right? Like nothing is level.
Good luck on that.
It's going to be a disaster. I know. I know. You know. We all know what's going to happen.
It's time to let the mighty eagles soar once more.
This is a great song, so I'm not mad that someone called in with this. By the way, great audio on this phone call. I don't know how you you're not holding like a speaker up to the phone. Sounds pretty clear. The eagles soar like she's never soared before. Yeah, this was what was his name? John Ashcroft. What was he? He was like the Attorney General. And he got up. This was after 9/11. And he just, he recorded a little song. This was how he paid tribute to 9/11. It's like a celebrity politician, Linda Finkel Hall of Famer. Our government has been whacked out of its mind for decades. This is proof of it. Although, it was right after 9/11. Everyone was like fucking insane. We all had those stupid little flags in our doors. Like we had those little things like sticking out of our car doors. Everyone on the road had an American flag flapping in the wind just to prove how much we love this country. All right. Great song. Thank you very much for all the voicemails. Keep them coming. That's all the time we have on this edition of the show. Want you guys to email me, show@destroyedofyou.com. Destroyedofyou.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. God, is it? Oh, God.
I piss, you piss, we piss. This is piss.
Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Tomorrow's episode is going to be Sideshow exclusive. It's a great time to sign up. We got those holiday deals. Check out distortedview.com. Otherwise, I'll see you back on Friday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Your cock pushing firm against my puckered rosebud. Oh yes, fuck my ass.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.